So in this video, we are going to look at a very nice exponential. So we are given a raised power 4 plus 1 over a raised power 4 equals 47. And then we want to find a raised power 3 plus 1 over a raised power 3. Solution. So let's call this equation 1. So from equation 1, we had 2 to both sides. 2 to both sides. So when we add 2 to both sides, we have a raised power 4 plus 1 over a raised power 4 plus 2 equals, when we add 2 to 47, so we obtain 49. So now, this implies a raised power 4 can be written as a square, all square, plus 1 over a square, all square, plus 2. But in this case, we multiply it by a square times 1 over a square equals 49, because 1 over a square times a square, that's just 1, and when we multiply 1 by 2, we obtain 2 back here. So that is satisfied. These all guys on the left side is the same thing as having a square plus 1 over a square all square equals 49, because when you expand this guy, I assure you are going to obtain what we have here, which is the same thing as a raised power 4 plus 1 over a raised power 4 plus 2. So we are good to go. So we take the square root of both sides. Square root of both sides. So when we do that, we obtain a square plus 1 over a square equals 7, because square root of 49 is simply 7. So now, the next thing we are going to do is that we add 2 to both sides again, as we did earlier here. So we add 2 to both sides of this equation. Let me call it equation 2. So add 2 to equation 2. So we have a square plus on both sides. So we have a square plus 1 over a square plus 2 equals 7 plus 2. That is 9. So this implies a square plus 1 over a square plus 2 times a times 1 over a equals 9. Because a times 1 over a, that's 1. And 2 times 1, that gives 2. So this implies, again, these old guys on the left is the same thing as writing a plus 1 over a all square equals 9. So we take square root of both sides again. Square root of both sides. So we have a plus 1 over a equals square root of 9, that's 3. So in this case, the next thing we are going to do is that we cube both sides. Take the cube of both sides. So we have a plus 1 over a all cube equals 3 raised by 3. But 3 raised by 3 is simply 27. So we have 27. Now, we are going to expand this guy, which is a plus 1 over a raised by 3. So when we expand, we are going to obtain a raised by 3 plus 1 over a raised by 3 plus 3 into a plus 1 over a, which is equals to right hand side, which is 27. So you can check for this guy. When you expand, I assure you are going to obtain what I obtained here. So now we have a raised by 3 plus 1 over a raised by 3 plus 3 into, what is a plus 1 over a? This is what we obtain here, which is 3. So we have 3, which is equals to 27. So now we have a raised by 3 plus 1 over a raised by 3 plus 3 times 3, that's 9, equals 27. So we have a raised by 3 plus 1 over a raised by 3 equals, and subtract 9 from both sides. So we have 18. When this guy comes here, 27 minus 9, that's 18. So the value of a raised by 3 plus 1 over a raised by 3 is simply 18. What we are told to find here. So that's it. Thanks for watching.